Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sentinel. Today, my plan was to do the final video on our DEI series, and I had a special guest, Don Vandergrift, who's an expert on these matters, and we taped a pretty interesting show that I was going to share with you. However, I stumbled across a video that really hit home, and it just tore my heart out, and I want to share that with you. So just take a couple of minutes. It's a short clip. Please take a look at it, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it.
Just seeing if I could have help scanning this. Thank you. What was your name?
Ed.
I'm Sam.
Okay.
I actually had someone nominate you from this store and said you're very hardworking.
Well, I try to be.
May I ask how old you are?
I'm 88.
And still working?
Yes, I have to.
Why do you have to keep working?
Retired from General Motors in '99. In 2012, I went bankrupt, and they took my pension away from me.
Oh my gosh. Do you have a wife?
She passed away 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
She was sick when I lost my pension.
So you've been struggling a bit?
A little bit.
You said that you lost your pension?
Yes, sir, I did. I was in the Army back in 66.
So you're a veteran too?
Yes. The thing that hurt me the most was my wife was real sick. And when they took the pension, they also took the health care coverage.
Yeah.
And all but $10,000 of my life insurance.
Oh my gosh.
So I sold the house, sold the property I had, and we made it through. My wife died 7 years ago. Since then, I've been trying to reestablish myself.
And you're working here how many days a week?
I work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day.
And you do that because you have to, or?
Yeah, I don't have enough income
What's your dream?
to live somewhat the life I was hoping for.
I'd like to share your story and try and, get people to help you retire.
Well, thank you.
Of course. You're amazing. I want to give you $400 here as a tip. Of course. You're amazing,
Thank you.
man. Of course.
I don't know what to say. This goes a long way to help me.
Give you a hug?
Yeah, thank you.
Lots of love.
Okay, so when I saw this video, it just gutted me. So Ed is 88 years old. The man worked his ass off his entire life, got screwed over because the company declared bankruptcy and took away his damn pension. And then life hit him in the face. Obviously his wife got ill and he lost his house, lost his pension, and he had to go back to work. Now think about this. The man is 88 years old and he's working 5 days a week in a supermarket for 8 hours a day on his feet. What kind of country are we becoming? We need to take care of our elderly. And the issue I have with all this is that we literally give billions and billions of dollars to Ukraine and Israel to take care of their damn people, but we can't take care of our own people. That's fundamentally just wrong. And I know for a fact Ed is not the only one. And everybody makes fun of me because I shop at Walmart. And, I happen to have another Walmart t-shirt on. But there's a reason why I do that. First and foremost, it keeps me grounded. It tells me what, actual America is like. And the second reason I do it, because I save money. But the important part is that it's easy for us, people that have the means, to push away that segment of society and just detach ourselves from it and live in this myopic world that we create on our own. And it's pretty damn sad, I think. I buy my food at Kroger's. And Kroger's is very similar to the supermarket that Ed was working in. And I see these people daily, old people working because they have to. They have no other choice. Because Social Security is not paying them enough. And, they got screwed over by somebody. I got screwed over. When I retired from the Marine Corps, I worked for corporate America. I had a very high-paying job. And guess what? The executives of that company are saying, hey, keep investing in this company. Put all your money in it. We're doing great. We've got 20-some billion dollars in backlog. So I'm thinking, hey, this is awesome. So I'm putting money away. Basically paychecks coming in. I'm putting it back into the company and buying their shares. One morning, I wake up, and I'll tell you exactly when it was. It happened during the long weekend of Martin Luther King Day celebrations because the stock markets were closed that Monday. And so these scumbags, executives of this company, declared bankruptcy on a Friday when the stock markets closed. And right before declaring bankruptcies, these schmucks took over $50 million in bonuses. And so Monday, the stock market's closed. Tuesday, when the stock market opens up, all those stocks go down to zero, and the first people that hit are the shareholders. So all that money that I invested, it was a substantial amount of money, went down to zero. And it was a huge gut punch for me. And I remember thinking about it. And yet, I said, life could be worse. I still have my health, and I've been knocked down before. The Marine Corps knocked me down. I got back on my feet, and I'll do it again. Nonetheless, so essentially, I lost my retirement, and that's what happened. And and I got back up again. And thank God, I'm okay. I'm not wealthy by any means, but I'm hanging in there. And the point being is, this is not uncommon. This has happened to millions of Americans across the United States. There used to be a Sarbanes-Oxley law that came about because of the Enron scandal. And it was being enforced, but the past few administrations have just ignored it. They don't even enforce it anymore. And basically what the Sarbanes-Oxley law says is that the executives of the company will be personally liable for any fraud or misstatements that they make to the public. But these guys haven't been liable. So and the funny thing is, once this company declared bankrupt, the executives all resigned, and the judge is like, "Hey, where are you guys going?" They say, "Hey, we're leaving because the company's bankrupt." The judge is like, "Hey, I can't put this company in bankruptcy. Who's going to run it? You guys got to stick with the company." And they're like, "Well, you got to give us more money." So they ended up getting like another $100 million in bonuses. This is the type of scams these people pull. And it's not uncommon. So the point being is, what kind of country are we becoming? If we can't take care of our elderly, we can't take care of our veterans, and we can't take care of our people with health issues. I mean, what the hell's going on? Now the good news is, because of this video and the GoFundMe page that this gentleman started, they've raised close to $1 million for Ed and his retirement. But the issue is, we can't keep doing this for every person that's in need. The government needs to step up and start looking out for Americans first before we start sending our money overseas. It's really that freaking simple. And unless and until we do that, we're not going to prosper as a nation. I'm telling you. And any nation that doesn't take care of their elderly is doomed to fail. I'm telling you that. And we've just forgotten about these people. And, and they're suffering out there. I've seen it. I've seen it in Walmart. There's a lot more elderly that are working in there. And I've seen it in Kroger's. A lot of elderly that are working in there. I'm not asking for any money from you guys. Trust me. The GoFundMe page is doing great. And I'm sure Ed is going to get back on his feet. And I'm happy for him. And my hat's off to the YouTuber that stumbled upon this and helped out Ed. But what I'm asking the viewers is, midterms are around the corner. Right after New Year's, the town halls are going to kick off. And our republic demands participation. What I encourage everybody to do is start attending these town halls and ask these politicians that are running for re-election the hard questions. Why are they sending our money overseas? Why are they not spending that money on our own people in America? What the hell is going on? For me, I don't care about any other country. I am not obligated to care about any country. I'm not loyal to any foreign country. The only thing I'm loyal to is our Constitution. And our Constitution tells us to be loyal to the United States of America. So, I mean, this is not rocket science. None of this shit is. A lot of these politicians have forgotten that we've got over 50 million Americans that are food insecure. We've got over 200,000 bridges that are in need of dire repair. We've got a failing education system. We've got a marginal healthcare system. We all work our asses off not to send our tax money overseas. We bust our asses because we want a better America. We want to take care of our elderly. We want to take care of our people that have medical issues. And we want to take care of the future for our children. We want them to have the best education possible. That's why we bust our ass. We don't bust our ass to, send our money off to Ukraine and Israel. No, sir, not at all. So, I encourage you to challenge your representatives and ask them the hard damn questions and hold their feet to the fire. It's really that simple. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. And that's all I got. Stay rugged, stay united. Con out. Oh, I just realized I had my fancy Walmart glasses on. Sorry about that.